Alright guys, I'm going to show you my day off on my calisthenic workouts. So this is a day I use to rest my arms and my shoulders and stuff because they'll get overstressed hitting calisthenics every day. I learned that pretty quickly. So I'm going to be taking you guys through my core and leg workout, and this is what I do to keep working out and get my cardio up and feel good about myself. Alright guys, so the first workout I plan to do is Moser ball squats. So I get these at my gym. They're good. I got a 12 kilogram weight that I'm gonna hold. I step on one side then the other. And this is a really good workout for balance and leg strength overall. And you come down with the full dip and then just stand up. And you don't want to go too fast because then you lose the stress that you're undergoing while working out. Doing squats. Alright, and that was just a little set of 10. I'm probably trying to do about 100 of these, but I won't show you guys all that. But that's just my first workout to warm up for this leg day and core workout. Alright guys, the next step of the circuit is a simple burpee, and we do this for a full body burn and to build your cardio. And my goal right now is to do it for about a minute, but depending on what shape you're in, just set your own personal goal that brings you to your max so you feel like you can't freaking push up, and then you'll probably be good. So I'm going to hit a couple and show you guys how to do it. It's simple. Start with a jump, drop down, plant the hands to the push-up, get on the ground, back up, feet, jump. Alright, so you want to do it a little faster. It looks like this. Alright guys, that's my burpee. I hope you guys like it. And like I said, go to max and you should definitely be out of breath. Alright guys, so after you get finished with your set of burpees, you get to max, you're exhausted. You want to take up to a minute of rest, not too much longer because this is supposed to be a high intensity circuit. Then you want to find yourself a bar, and we're going to do hanging L-sit. So you want to hold that as long as you can. And then when you get to the point of failure, drop your legs and continue with leg raises. Hit that as much as you possibly can. Drop your legs and start doing knee tucks. So this continual training will put your abdomen under constant stress and will result in some sore ass abs. So you always want to activate your chest. Then we're going to start with the L-sit.
Monkey.
Alright, now continue with leg raises. Making sure to pause at my max for a second. To ensure the hold. And now I'm going to transition to my knee raises. Continuing to hold at max. So this next workout is a stagnant hold that we're going to continue with after our leg raises. And this workout is to strengthen your forearms and your upper arms, the wrist, and pretty much most of your shoulder muscles. Alright, and you start out in it like a simple push-up with your shoulders activated, but you want to bring your knees in. And I like to invert my feet here, and then you put your wrists to the side, all right? And with this workout, you just want to lean as far forward as you can. And as you do that, you progress and try and lift your knees and toes off the ground at the same time. And the goal is to activate your shoulders and hold your whole weight through your shoulders like an arch. So here I'm gonna example it to you guys. I lift my knees off the ground, barely having weight on my toes, and you hold, and you try and lift your toes right off the ground and hold them as long as you can. It's an extremely difficult workout, so starting with just a little bit of weight in your toes definitely helps, and I've slowly progressed to be able to hold in the air for a couple seconds. The longer you hold it, the better, because you're getting more strain in your muscles, and the more forward you lean, the better it is. And the goal is to go to a failure. And this is a really good beginning calisthenic workout because it leads to front planche, and that's when you hold your whole body suspended off the ground with just your hands. So that's my workout to get myself to that level. I hope it motivates you guys to do the same.
He talks about going to failure. It doesn't take long with that one to get to failure, I'm telling you. Coming from the cameraman's point of view, goddamn, that shit will get you to failure real quick.
So after you get finished with your stagnant hold, you should feel a nice burn throughout your shoulders, and we're gonna move on to these assisted muscle ups. And so I use these ropes to hold on to, and you can set your feet on the ground as you're doing the muscle up motion, so you have less weight under load, and it helps me to train my transition from the pull to the push during the muscle up, so I can get it smoother and more effective overall. So I'm gonna show you guys a few reps and how I do it, and hopefully it helps you guys hit your first muscle up. So you start with the tension of the ropes, and then you wanna almost sit down to the ground, and you pull the hands through the chest, almost touching your nipples into the full acute angle of your body, and through the rep, you strengthen, pull, lean forward, and push through. And then you want to take it back down through the nipples to the ground and back up. And this can be extremely challenging even though it's the assisted muscle up. So if you guys are struggling with this, you can always raise the length of your ropes so you don't hang down as far. And that way you have less resistance as you go up. Slipping sometimes, so I'll bend my knees to get grip, but for proper form, you want to keep your knees straight. Alright guys, so after you get finished with your assisted muscle ups, you're going to want to move on to the bike. And this is to build cardio and strengthen the legs and mental endurance. What you want to do is just crank the resistance on the bike to as much as you're comfortable with, and sit there and just go ham on the bike. Like my recording partner Ethan, putting in the work over here.
You can lean back, give it some twists as you go. Work your core a little bit.
Yep. 2 minutes of that will definitely have your core burning, your legs on fire, and your heart racing, guys. This is what we do to build our cardio and stamina. And we do this with our circuit.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What the hell?
Water's gone.
Alright guys, so we just finished our 4th circuit, and that's the amount today that we got comfortable doing. So this is going to be our checkout. So this is a workout we're going to do to wrap up our workout. Well, me and my partner, we specifically want to focus on our core and try to get our abs out. It's Hot Boy Summer, you guys know how it goes. So I'm going to walk you through what I call the gauntlet, And it's a series of core workouts that you do back to back to back. And this is good for building core strength. The goal is, it depends on at what point your core really is in and what shape you're in. So we are personally targeting 20 seconds to 30 seconds for each individual core workout. But if you're less experienced, you may need to take that down to 10 or 15, but you just want to make sure you're not underdoing it. And at the end of it, you should not be able to hold any sort of ab positioning, all right? So we start off for the first 20 seconds with the normal through sit-up. And so we'll do this rep as many times as we can within a 20-second interval. And then once you complete that, you want to transition to a left sit-up. And these are good because you're targeting your obliques rather than your center core. And this is really useful for getting your overall core strength on. And so you do the left side for 20 seconds, and then you would switch to your right side, not much different. We're just equally spreading the load across the core. And then after you're done with that total minute, so that's a minute divided by 3 within your interval sit-ups. So you want to transition to Russian twist. So you hold this for 20 seconds, making sure to get full core rotation, and you want to be able to tap on both sides of the ground. So you continue with that for 20 seconds, and then a nice transition. You roll down after your 20 seconds and continue with crunches. All right? And this is 20 more seconds of crunches, or whatever time you guys are able to complete comfortably. And then once you're done with your crunches, ooh, that's the mat, sorry guys. But you transition to bicycles. So this is a really good full core workout. You should really feel the burn, get max extension on the legs as you reach, and you almost want to touch knee to shoulder as you go. So 20 seconds of that workout, and this is one of the more difficult ones. So after that, with no stopping, you transition into full bodies. So you extend your legs and your arms flat, and then bring yourself back up into a tuck. And the only contact is on your butt. So you're balancing with your core, and then bring it in. And so you complete that for 20 more seconds, and that should wrap up the gauntlet, all right? So the key to this workout isn't the amount of time you're doing it for each individual workout, but it's the consistency and holding it through. So if you guys find yourself not being able to complete the workout with every single individual set, you may need to lower your intervals for each individual section. So I hope that helps you guys out to build a strong core, and we'll get back to you when we wrap it up.
Bow, bow. All right, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna get this timer started right here, and every 20 seconds we're gonna swap to the next workout. But the whole gauntlet is one workout, so the point is to try to get through it. You start with 20 seconds. That's a benchmark. You want to see if you can get 20 seconds on each workout. If you can, try to go more next time, and if you can, try to go less.
Dude. Woo! Alright guys, that's a whole 2.5 minute workout. As you can see, my boy's dead. It'll definitely get to you. If you guys can't do the 20-second per sets, it's okay. The important thing is pushing through and getting to that final burn. Hope this helps you guys out.
We're getting there.
Yeah. Alright guys, so we just finished our 4th circuit, and then we finished our wrap-up workout, which is the ab gauntlet we just showed you guys. So for this outro, I just want to discuss our each individual workouts and the goals we personally have right now at the moment. So we started out with our L sits, leg raises, and knee tucks. And so for me personally, in the beginning, I want to hit about 20 seconds, and then anywhere from 10 to 15 to 20 on the leg raises and knee raises.
For people with less core strength, he's been doing core strength for a long time.
Yeah.
Shoot for maybe like 5 seconds on the L sit at first. If you can do more, do more. On your next timer on the circuit, you know, do what's good for you.
Yeah, of course. You know, as Ethan said, you know, personal gain is really the important factor here, and not, you know, ego lifting or trying to do this for massive numbers. You know, it's just getting better every day is important. So after our leg raises and stuff, we have our Bosa ball squats, and I really train these. I try to hit about 20 a time and trying to get up there. So we did 4 sets. So that's 80 total squats with our 26 pounds. And that's just really good for overall stability and leg strength.
Yeah, it works your balance and the control of your legs through the squat. A lot of people, they can do stable squats, power through it real easy. But being able to balance and do the squat at the same time really is a lot harder.
Yeah, it makes a bigger difference than you think. And then from the squats, we progress onto our holds. And this is a really difficult one, and we both train this because we have a goal of getting the front planche, and it's a really hard, difficult calisthenic move. And we train this to strengthen our rigidity within our chest and arms for that move.
Yeah, it takes a lot of wrist strength, forearm strength, and shoulder strength. And it's something that neither of us can do yet, but we're working on it, and hopefully soon we'll get it.
Yeah, we're targeting like 5-10 second holds off the ground, and then probably maybe 20 maxing out with our toes touching. And the goal is to put the weight on your shoulders. And then, so after our holds, and sorry guys, I'm a little mixed up order, but we're tired. We've done 4 circuits that have workouts, so I'm just trying to explain to y'all and reassure the points we made throughout this. Okay guys, so then after our holds, we transition to our assisted muscle ups. And for me, I try to get 5 to 10 depending on how fresh I am. And I really like training this just to get my transition on point.
It's tough.
Yeah, and Ethan's really training this to master the muscle up, and so am I. We're both trying to get there and strengthen that calisthenic move as well. So then we also focus on the burpees, and this is really important for our cardio as well as the bike. So we both, for our burpees, we try to target at least a total minute straight of burpees. You know, the amount really isn't as important on this one because it's a constant motion exercise. So the goal is just to get your heart pumping and your cardio up.
Yeah, it'll wear you out real freaking quick. You start with shooting for like a minute, maybe 50 seconds. Try to shoot for the same. If you can't reach it again on the next timer on the circuit, go a little bit lower, but you know.
Give your max and divide it over all of your circuits, and by the end of it, you should be dead. And our wrap up, our gauntlet, that one will definitely put you in the dirt. So if you guys like this workout and you like what we do, I really appreciate it if you guys give us a like and a subscribe. And we'll be continuing to post, you know, lifestyle content about us working out, our body transformations, and just any cool things we do. So I hope you guys like, and
a lot of stuff coming soon.